This is what multiple reports reveal about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's highly private wedding, and why the guest list quickly became one of the biggest celebrity stories of the year. From Hollywood stars and music legends to famous athletes, here's what has been reported about the celebration, the people who were there, the names that surprised everyone, and the reason this wedding dominated entertainment headlines. For years, Taylor Swift has lived under an unmatched level of public attention, where every tour, every relationship, and nearly every major life event becomes headline news around the world. That pattern continued when multiple news organizations reported that she and Travis Kelce married on July 3rd, 2026, turning what was already a highly anticipated event into one of the biggest celebrity stories of the year. What caught fans off guard wasn't simply that the wedding had happened. The real surprise was how successfully the couple managed to keep almost everything private until after the celebration had ended. According to multiple reports, the ceremony and reception were centered around Madison Square Garden in New York City. The venue is famous for hosting concerts, championship games, and major live events. Yet reports suggest it also offered something equally valuable for one of the world's most recognizable couples, a secure location capable of welcoming a large number of guests while keeping public access to a minimum. Reports estimate that nearly 1,000 guests attended the celebration, placing it among the largest celebrity weddings in recent memory. Even with a crowd of that size, very few verified photos or videos surfaced afterward, which only fueled more curiosity across social media and entertainment news. That level of privacy immediately raised another question. How could an event involving two of the most recognizable names in entertainment and professional sports remain almost completely out of public view? Multiple outlets described an extensive security plan designed to protect the celebration from unwanted attention. Invitations were reportedly sent digitally and individually watermarked. Guests were said to have accepted confidentiality requirements before attending, and several publications described the wedding as a phone-free event. Reports also indicated that celebrity arrivals were carefully coordinated through controlled entrances, while security around Madison Square Garden increased during the celebration. Although not every behind-the-scenes detail has been officially confirmed by the couple, the overall picture painted by multiple reputable outlets tells a consistent story. Very little information leaked before or during the event, and in an era where celebrity gatherings often appear online within minutes, that alone made this celebration stand out. As media coverage expanded over the following days, public attention shifted away from the venue itself and toward another mystery that almost always follows a major celebrity wedding. Everyone wanted to know exactly who received an invitation. According to multiple reputable reports, the guest list brought together an extraordinary mix of music, film, television, and professional sports, reflecting just how wide Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's circle has become over the past few years. The music industry was reportedly represented by names including Ed Sheeran, Paul McCartney, Stevie Nicks, Jack Antonoff, Camila Cabello, and MGK. Hollywood was equally well represented, with reports identifying Brad Pitt, Tom Hanks, Steven Spielberg, Hugh Grant, Zoe Kravitz, Dakota Johnson, Anya Taylor-Joy, Ethan Hawke, and Jason Sudeikis among those connected to the celebration. Professional sports also had a strong presence. Jason Kelce and George Kittle were both reported as attendees, while other familiar names mentioned across multiple outlets included Gigi Hadid and Karlie Kloss. Even with those widely reported names, one detail remained unchanged. No complete official guest list has been released publicly, which means much of what fans know today comes from multiple news reports rather than a single confirmed list. That unanswered question only kept interest in the wedding growing as more stories continued to emerge in the days that followed. As reporters uncovered more details, another side of the wedding started attracting just as much attention as the guest list itself. Instead of following every traditional wedding custom, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce reportedly chose a celebration that reflected their families and close relationships rather than celebrity expectations. According to multiple reports, Travis Kelce's brother Jason Kelce served as best man, while Taylor's brother Austin Swift took on the role of man of honor. Reports also indicate that the couple decided against having traditional bridesmaids or groomsmen, choosing a simpler wedding party that placed family members at the center of the ceremony instead. That decision matched another detail that surfaced after the celebration. Several outlets reported that Taylor and Travis personally wrote their own wedding vows, a choice that many described as making the ceremony feel intimate despite the enormous scale of the event. With nearly 1,000 guests reportedly in attendance, creating a personal atmosphere could not have been easy. Yet many reports described exactly that. Robin Roberts later described the wedding as very personal, explaining that neighbors and longtime friends were present alongside some of the biggest names in entertainment. That combination gave the celebration a different feeling from many celebrity weddings, where the guest list often becomes the main attraction instead of the ceremony itself. Another reported highlight involved music legend Stevie Nicks. Multiple reports stated that she performed during the celebration, a detail that immediately caught fans' attention because Swift has spoken publicly over the years about her admiration for Nicks and the influence she has had on her career. While neither performer has publicly discussed the reported performance, the story quickly became one of the most widely shared moments connected to the wedding. As coverage continued, public attention shifted once again. The conversation was no longer focused only on who attended, because another group of celebrities unexpectedly found themselves making headlines for the opposite reason. Several well-known names publicly reacted after learning they would not be part of the celebration. Former NFL player Will Compton drew attention when he joked that he was flabbergasted after discovering he hadn't received an invitation. His lighthearted reaction quickly spread across sports and entertainment media, adding another layer to the ongoing conversation. Taylor Lewan also responded with humor after missing the wedding, showing that even people connected to the NFL were following the event as closely as everyone else. Those comments kept the story alive long after the ceremony had ended, and every new interview or social media post generated another wave of discussion. Some absences, however, had straightforward explanations. Reports stated that singer James Taylor could not attend because of his annual Independence Day concert commitments, while Ryan Seacrest reportedly missed the celebration due to hosting responsibilities. Across the Atlantic, Robert Pattinson was said to be filming in London, making it impossible for him to attend, despite the growing interest surrounding the event. One of the most memorable reactions came from Mark Hamill, who approached the situation with his usual sense of humor. Through a social media post, he joked that the biggest reason he missed the wedding was simply that he hadn't been invited, a comment that quickly circulated across entertainment websites and social platforms. What nobody expected was how much attention those missed invitations would receive. Instead of ending once the ceremony concluded, the wedding continued generating headlines because every celebrity reaction, every interview, and every public joke encouraged fans to keep searching for new details. By that point, the wedding had become much more than a private celebration. It had evolved into one of the biggest entertainment stories of the year, with each new report adding another piece to a story that millions of fans were already following closely. As interest in the wedding continued to grow, social media quickly filled with new theories, screenshots, and claims about what had happened behind closed doors. Some stories gained enormous attention within hours, yet not all of them were supported by verified information. One of the biggest discussions centered on Blake Lively. Across social media and entertainment websites, fans debated whether she had attended the wedding or even received an invitation. Despite the constant speculation, no official confirmation has been released regarding those reports. As things stand, no verified public statement has confirmed either her attendance or her absence, making this one of the many questions that remains unanswered. That wasn't the only mystery circulating online. Various images claiming to show wedding invitations, private moments, or behind-the-scenes details spread rapidly across the internet. But many of those pictures have never been independently verified. The speed of social media often allows rumors to travel much faster than confirmed reporting, and this wedding became a perfect example of that reality. Even with countless articles and online discussions, one fact never changed. No complete official guest list has been made public. Multiple news organizations have reported many of the same names, but without confirmation from the couple or an official release, some reported attendees continue to be discussed rather than fully confirmed. What stands out most isn't simply the celebrity guest list. The real story is how a celebration involving nearly 1,000 reported guests managed to remain so private in an era where almost every major event is captured on someone's phone within minutes. According to multiple reports, careful planning, extensive security, and cooperation from guests helped prevent information from leaking before or during the celebration. Whether it involved controlled arrivals, confidentiality measures, or a reported phone-free environment, the overall result remained the same. Very little escaped into public view until after the wedding had already taken place. That level of privacy has become increasingly rare for celebrities of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's global profile. Every appearance they make usually attracts enormous media attention. Yet this time, the couple reportedly succeeded in keeping one of the biggest moments of their lives almost completely out of the spotlight until it was over. As more verified details continue to emerge, some questions may eventually receive clear answers. Others may remain part of the mystery surrounding an event that was designed to stay private from the very beginning. For now, the biggest takeaway isn't only the impressive list of celebrities reportedly connected to the wedding. It's the extraordinary effort that appears to have gone into protecting a deeply personal celebration while the entire world was waiting for even the smallest glimpse inside. Whether people followed the story because of Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, the celebrity guest list, or the unanswered questions that continue to fuel online conversations, this wedding has already secured its place as one of the most talked about entertainment events of the year. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy fact-based celebrity documentaries covering the biggest stories in entertainment, don't forget to subscribe and let us know in the comments which celebrity story you'd like us to break down next.